Welcome, Aquarius, to your reading for January 2026. January 2026, Aquarius. Let me get you some good shuffles in here, Aquarius. And we will begin your reading. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Give you a nice three-way split here, Aquarius. One shuffle. All right, Aquarius, let's begin here. Let's see what thus saith the Lord through the tarot. All right. Well, Aquarius, you may not be feeling very victorious right now. Okay, maybe saddened, heartbroken. Okay. Possibly, I'm not seeing it necessarily, the saddened and heartbroken, but possibly if you're not feeling, if you're not feeling very victorious. Okay, life ain't been no crystal stair. Okay, I'm hearing and feeling like things haven't gone the way you desired them to go, the way you wanted them to go. Something about maybe some kind of maybe you weren't stealing, lying, manipulation. Okay, something here that did not go in your favor. Okay. Ooh. Let me see. It looks a little spooky here. I don't know, Aquarius, were you I feel like maybe trying to manipulate something in your favor or performance, or maybe wearing a costume. Okay, not being your true self. But if there was like if you were in the spirit of doing that, okay, or pretending, okay, or feeling like you had to pretend, I'm hearing cover up. Okay, cover up who you truly are. Okay, wearing a cover up, or covering up who you truly are, but for who you wish to be. Okay, and that was the cover up, the costume. Okay, pretending. I am hearing lying, manipulating, but I feel like that didn't go in your favor. I feel like you were trying to look empowered. Okay, like you thought that's where power lied, in being someone else. Okay, or not being true to yourself, not being your true being. And I feel like it just caused you some heartache. Okay, I'm here pain and isolation. Maybe if you were doing this, okay, I feel like you saw in the long run, it didn't really get you what you thought it was going to get you. It didn't bring you the power, the power dynamic that you thought it would. I feel like you really I'm hearing like that, cut off your nose to spite your face. Here the little boy is with these scissors, okay? And he's crying, okay? Crying, I feel like from shielding your truth, shielding who you really are. You saw that it didn't work. Whatever it was that you were trying to, the outcome, okay, that you sought here in doing that, it's like it wasn't worth it. Okay, I feel like it was worthless is what I'm hearing. Okay, all right, let's keep going. I'm here like nobody saw you as benevolent. Nobody saw you as free. Nobody saw you as the queen of anything, or I'm hearing the sorcerer or sorceress of anything. I feel like just more powerful and magical. Okay, I'm not saying that you were out there doing no black magic. Okay, but you might have been. Okay, but in a way that is. Okay, it is magic. Okay, covering up your true self. Okay, trying to pretend to be someone else. Okay, to look powerful. okay, or to be accepted, as a powerful person, a powerful source. But again, it just, I feel like I keep hearing that cut your nose to spite your face. Okay, is that how it goes? Okay, all right. Like it just brought you. I'm hearing like pain and isolation. Okay, and I'm also hearing no one trusts you now. Well, I would imagine so if people discovered that the image that you were portraying yourself as is not the true you. Okay, all right, let's keep going. Okay. And I say this in Capricorn's reading. I'm gonna say it here when I do my readings. Okay, for those of you who may be new here, well, I mean, I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I'm thankful for the ones that I do have so far. But this is not my first time on YouTube doing readings. Other people may be here from my other channels that I've had in the past, but so they may be familiar. But if you're not, when I do readings, if it's a negative and it's your sign and it's coming out as like negative, okay, um, I'm gonna read it as I'm hearing it, okay, and that's not a bad thing because we all have to grow, okay, and if I'm getting something negative, see, being in a negative space, people act like that's the worst thing on earth. No, that's to help us grow, to evolve, okay. You don't even nobody try to act like they gotta be, all good and pure and pristine 1,000% of the time. That's not even logical. Okay, so don't take no offense. Okay, if you find it offensive and it's not you and this is not your situation, then okay, well that's not me. That must be another Aquarius. That's how we take that. Or that's not me. That's that person I know. Okay, or maybe some other sign, or maybe another Aquarius or whatever that I do know. You understand what I'm saying? But if it is and it resonates with you, that's okay. Let's listen. Okay, I said let's because hey, we all here to learn, grow, and evolve. Okay, so don't be mad. Don't take no offense. I'm going to read it as it's given to me. I'm not going to sit up here in line and play no games with you. Okay. All right, let's keep on going. Somebody here, you back to reading. It's just like somebody here. Whoever you were trying to do this for, I feel like maybe it was a person, like this King of Wands, but this King of Wands is in reverse. But I don't think that this King of Wands is in reverse because, from my reading, okay, this King of Wands is in reverse because this King of Wands is just a person that's in reverse. Okay, they might be okay, but I feel as though either you did it for this King of Wands, for the purpose of this King of Wands, maybe their gaze, or for them to look at you a certain way, maybe for them to prop you up and put you on a pedestal, and they didn't. Okay, they didn't put you on the pedestal that you thought that they were going to put you in. On. Okay, I'm hearing like they didn't trust you, they didn't believe you. Okay, but it's something about, I hear trust again. Okay, so there's something here with trust. Okay. And again, this person, they are in reverse. They may not be all, here, let me look it up. They may not be all of what they pretend themselves to be either. Okay. Maybe they pretend themselves to be a king of, let's see what this King of Wands says. Okay. Now, this is the book I'm reading from, is not from the book for this deck. Okay. But this is tarot. Okay. So I'm reading from the Rider-Waite here. Okay. King of Wands. Okay. Okay, upright, we have dark man, friendly, countryman, generally married, honest, and conscientious. Reverse, good, but severe, austere, yet tolerant. That's how this person might have been toward you. Okay, tolerant of you, dealing with you, but not putting you in a place, okay, maybe that you wanted him to put you. Okay, up, I'm here upright. Okay, but on top. Okay, but yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This person here, I do feel like obviously this is a leader, okay, of some sort. And what you thought that they were going to do, again, putting you on a pedestal, maybe assisting you with your goals, and again, here, trust. Okay, this trusting thing. They didn't trust you, so they may not have been, like, maybe say this is a boss or supervisor or a mentor of some sort or whatever. They did not help you to step into your personal power. Okay, but I'm here because they didn't believe in you and they didn't think that you could. Okay, I'm not even quite sure they saw any power in you. I am here, they saw a lot of pretend, but again, I think this person is in that energy too of pretend. Okay, and I'm hearing like they saw you the same way. It's like she or he ain't no different from me. Okay, they lying and pretending too. That's this person's energy. Okay, they didn't see any value. Okay, um, confirmation. They didn't see any value here. Now, I'm not saying you don't have no value. Okay, all right. They didn't see any value in you. Okay, to do that. Okay, they didn't see you as I don't know why I keep hearing benevolent, but maybe that too. Okay. All right. They don't have it. Oh, here it is. Yeah. It's all about trusting your inner self here, these cards. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't see any value here, okay, to nurture you, to guide you, okay, to again, I'm not saying your whole life, but like I said, this is something specific to nurture you, to guide you to your greatest potential, okay, to your highest self, your highest potential, okay. I wonder, did they even pit people against you, or were telling people to not to work with you? Okay. Yeah. I feel like you wanted to be a leader of some sort. And I feel like you were looking for this person to mentor you, to guide you, to nurture you, okay? To really help you, to encourage you, to bring out the best in you, that essence, of being the best, of being on top, okay? That was your vision. That's what you thought. They might even told you they were going to do that, okay? But they didn't. Okay? Again, it's just this I keep hearing trust. They did not trust you. Okay, they didn't believe in you, believe in your words, whatever you were saying to them. They didn't believe in you. Like, she lying. She ain't gonna do it. Okay, she just talking. This is what I'm hearing. A lot of nonsense. Okay, this is like she don't, or he. Okay, don't have no plans of exuding any kind of confidence. Okay, so I feel like they didn't feel that you were confident. Okay, strength. They didn't feel that you were strong. Okay, I feel like this person didn't believe that it. They might have even put you in a situation where they tested you. But it was also kind of like a setup. Okay, all right, this is what you want to do. Telling you that they were mentoring you. Like, here, this time I'm gonna help you or whatever. Okay, you get on out there and do A, B, C, and D, or I'm gonna assign this task to you or whatever. But at the same time, so I feel like they did put you in a leadership position. Okay, to lead others, but there was some sabotage here behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, it was some sabotage. Okay, I feel like they were telling people not to work with you. Okay, and again, not to trust you. What the hell? Okay, they don't want people to trust you. I'm feeling like, what could you have possibly done well, hell, if you're pretending and they feel like you're pretending, that's it. That's enough in and of itself. Okay, let me see here. Okay. It's like I hear this person saying to people, let me tell you why you shouldn't. It's like they're having a conference or something, okay, with a group of people, telling them, let me tell you why you shouldn't trust Aquarius. Okay? They're really going in, and I feel like, of course, you don't know anything about it. Okay? Like that wasn't a meeting that you were at. Okay. Don't trust this person. Okay. Lie to this person. They were telling people to lie to you, not to trust you, okay, not to believe in you, okay, in your word, okay, or believe that you know it. They might have even had people, whatever they had you leading, they might have even had people in that group lying, okay, or making you feel, telling those people to act like you weren't effective, like they weren't learning anything from you. Okay, I'm even hearing to treat you like a joke. Okay, like they might have people laughing at you. Like, do this to that person. I feel like this King of Wands in reverse was telling people to do that to you, sabotage that person, laugh at them, lie to them, try to make out like they know what they're doing, but they really don't. If there were times that maybe you needed help or your execution wasn't that great and you needed assistance, they would have people, tell you, that's good, you got it, you on the right track, when you weren't. Okay, hurtful things. Okay, things that could hurt the heart. I'm hearing hurtful, heart-filled things. Okay, painful isolation. I heard something about, but what you deserve. Now, I don't know if that's what this person felt. This King of Wands felt that you deserved it. Okay, I'm hearing like you're gonna get this. You're gonna get this same treatment. Okay, this is not something they said to you. This is what they were saying about you to others. Okay, or they might have said that to you. Okay, or that's just the spirit of it. Okay, so if they had done that to others, they were making it clear that that's what they were going to. If they didn't make it clear to you, they were making it clear to somebody. Okay, it's a lot of tricky shit here. Okay, they were lying to you. Okay, and I feel like it's something here. They didn't like you for some reason, some kind of bias they had towards you. I'm here just because she's a liar or he's a liar. Okay, I know they are. Why would I trust a liar? This is what this person is thinking. Okay, this King of Wands in reverse. And that's why he could say that. He's in reverse. So I feel like he knows what he is. And if he's working with someone who he feels is the same way or doing some of the same things that he would do, then, it's like the attitude is I don't even trust myself, so why would I trust somebody else who's willing to lie and manipulate? I'm here and steal and thieve from others. Okay, so I'm gonna give her, okay, or him the same business. Okay, they're gonna get lied to, manipulated, tricked, schemed on. Okay, and you definitely don't think it's fair. Okay, again, hurtful. Mm. I feel like this is very, very painful to you. If you found out that they were doing this on purpose to you, to set you up, laugh at you, isolate you, I kind of wanted to say destroy you, but to do this to you for their entertainment here. Got a joy out of it. And it's like, I feel like this person got a kick out of this shit. Okay. They sat back and watched and laughed. They watched these people sit back and isolate you. Okay. And destroy you at their bidding. Okay. You do what I say do. Okay. And they did. Okay. I mean, like, why shouldn't they? This I'm not saying it, I'm hearing it. It's like this is the spirit here of this community. Okay. And I'm hearing, and we'll do it again. Okay. So this is working with some diabolical folk. Okay. And this may be why this thing broke your heart here. Like, why would I sell myself short like that or sell myself out like that? Okay. To be a part of this dynamic. Okay. Or people that are like this. But it's like the energy is here from these energies here on this King of Wands versus you're just the same. Okay. That's why you would. You ain't no different than us. I feel like you might have done a lot of praying. Okay. Whatever it is, whatever it is that you find strength in. But this motherfucker, whoever this King of Wands is in this group, they don't care. They're not moved by your quote unquote strength. Okay, your strength in your praying. And it's not because, they might not care nothing about prayer, okay, and God and all that kind of stuff, but it's more so, again, they see this King of Wands in verse sees you just like them. You ain't no different than me, okay? It's like, why are you lying to yourself? You are no different. You might have walked away from this, okay, or you need to, okay, because, oof, some burdens here, okay, but I do see some rapid aging, okay, being around this kind of energy here. Okay. If you sticking around here, sticking around this type of energy, trying to prove yourself. Okay, I can do it, I can be that, I can become that. It's just like you're just gonna be spinning your wheels. Okay. They're gonna keep you in a state and place of isolation. They're not going to change here. They're not gonna move from this. Okay. And it's just like it will age you because I feel like it will drain you. Okay. It just, in the eyes of these people here, and I would say period, okay, it's like it's screams of a lack of love of self, putting on a whole costume, a whole personality that's not yours, a persona and whatnot that's not yours, okay, for whatever here, to be accepted and to be a part and to be a leader in this, with this person here, this King of Wands in reverse. It's like poison. Okay, like, I'm here like, you don't love yourself, you don't care anything about yourself. Okay, and we know that this is how they view that. They do not see this person here, this King of Wands. I'm saying they because they got people to do this, some of this stuff too. They didn't do this in and of themselves. Okay, they don't see you as abundant. I'm hearing like worthless. It's like they don't want your energy around. Like, you can stay around, okay? You can keep coming back, is what I'm hearing, okay? But we don't want you here. Okay? It's like that's the energy. Like, you can't do nothing for us here. Wow, I heard old and sold. I don't know, but like I said, being around this, will stress, it will drain you. Okay, because you're constantly trying to prove something to someone who's just like, it don't matter what you say, it don't matter what you do. Okay, this is how I feel about you, and this is how I'm gonna always feel about you. This is how I look at you. This is how I'm gonna always, and people be trying to change people's minds. Okay, if that's how they feel, that's how they fucking feel. If that's what they see, that's what they see. Okay, but I'm not saying one way or the other. But what I am saying, one way or the other, you don't have to stick around and be like, you know, mistreated and abused. And so, but the first step is to not mistreat yourself. Okay. Yeah, you constantly, they will never put you on that pedestal that you're looking for. They will never put you on that pedestal that you're looking to be put on. They'll never put you in that leadership position, in a way that you want to. I feel like if they do, it'll always be that test. They'll always have somebody like, oh, I ain't gonna even say what I just heard. Okay. But they'll always have people there that's willing to do their bidding. Go mistreat Aquarius. Say this to Aquarius. Make Aquarius feel small. Okay. Lie to them when they don't know what the fuck they're doing and make them think that they know what they're doing and so on and so forth. But yet you're going to always sit right there. And if they do decide to give you a position, that's a little bit higher, is a little bit higher. Or even if they were to put you in some kind of leadership position, they'll have you in a leadership position, but at the same time telling people in the background, don't pay no attention to what, don't solicit Aquarius for nothing, don't work with Aquarius for nothing, talk bad to Aquarius, don't do shit with Aquarius. Have you isolated, okay, and burdened, okay, constantly in a space of waiting. When is my turn gonna come in? When? Okay, they don't plan on it. Okay, they're going to always have you in like this Nine of Pentacles in reverse energy. Okay, they're not going to look at you as though you have anything of value to offer. Okay, and you might. I'm not saying you don't. Shit. But what I am saying is because of the pretense in the first place. It's like, at least with this Knight of Wands, I mean this King of Wands, you can't. It's like in their mind, you can't come back from that. Okay. That's what it is. That's who you are. That's who you showed me you are. I'm hearing, this is what I'm hearing. That's who you showed me you were willing to be. To lie, steal, thieve, manipulate. It didn't go in your favor. Okay. But it may not have gone in your favor, but that's who you are. You're a liar. You're a thief. You're a manipulator. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is how this person sees you. Simply, it could have been just simply because of the pretense. Okay. This is who I will pretend to be, maybe for your favor or whatever the case. I mean, they don't want to see or hear anything any different. That's how they view it, okay? And two came from the Isis Oracle. I'm only going to pick one here. Yeah. Well, I'll pick this one, okay? Power over 7 Scorpions. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Let's see what they're talking about. Okay. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. All right. So maybe that will have some kind of meaning to you, Aquarius. All right. I certainly hope that resonated with some Aquarius. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening at I Am the Monad Tarot. All right. You all have favor. Peace.